were you already on the other side? So, why did you then decide to come here and not do the riverside?
Because I just felt there'd be too many distractions at home, you know. And then just knowing the way Chris is, I said, you know.
So what do you then do with your fighters? Why you here? You have an assistant trainer?
I got a lot of them fights before we came out here, but you know, I mean, they gotta understand. I mean, a world heavyweight title fight takes precedence.
Right. No, they understand. But you don't bring them then down.
One of the guys that
he drove down.
Yeah, no, he's staying with us.
Oh, okay.
Because he's my other fighter. He's ranked number 15 in the world right now.
In what?
140.
Okay, but now, but in what organization? Or is it?
Oh, WBC.
Okay.
So he's, you know, my second most accomplished guy. I got another kid that just turned pro. He's 3, you know. I got another guy 9, you know, so.
So how of all your pro fighters, do you know their combined record?
We have a master in a minute. Close to about maybe 90 and 4. It ain't 3 losses.
And you said you had 6 or 8?
Yeah, 6.
6 pro fighters. That counts Chris as one of the 6.
Yeah.
And you said like 8 amateurs, right?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it also says a lot about Chris that he sticks with you. I mean,
right.
Because he said you took a risk, and because you see, I mean, a lot of times you see then fighters jump because they just basically get inundated by all those promoters.
Yeah, you know how it is? It's like I've always said, like it's easy for someone to want to train Chris now because the rewards are there, and I did all the hard work. I did all the grunt work when there was no money, you know, no expectations, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, now don't people come? I mean, there are people knocking. Not on Chris.
You can tell them to fuck off.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But still, their attendance probably.
I mean, there are some guys that like to say things, but I mean, there's kind of a respect level in this sport. You don't go around trying to fish for fighters, you know.
Like promoters.
Yeah. Fighters choose their trainers, you know. But there are some scumbags that will go around hunting for other people's fighters, you know.
Okay, so if that fly attacks, we just do this thing.
You want me to look straight in the camera or looking at you?
No, you. I have a face for radio, but still look at me.
No.
So you tell me when to speak. Okay. Henry, there was some talk in the beginning. You had to answer a lot of critics that said, "Oh, Chris Arreola, he's like our biggest prospect." But better. I cannot recreate this question.
I'm sorry for this, sir.
Okay.
Look.
So there were a lot of critics that said, "Well, Chris is the highest-ranked American fighter out there, the American hope." But maybe this fight is just like a fight too early. So the question was, are you throwing him then to the wolves?
No, absolutely not. I mean, you know, he's ranked number 1 in the BBC. We didn't get to the point of a world title fight to say, oh, you know what, never mind, we'll try again in a fight or two. No, it doesn't work that way. He's fought his way up the ladder, passed every test, so why not test ourselves against what's considered the best heavyweight in the world?
That sort of answers the other question. I mean, as we said, like to be unbeaten is real money. So you guys are taking a higher risk with this fight than with any other possible fight.
Well, I mean, I don't really see it as a risk. I see it as an opportunity. You know, to fight for the heavyweight title isn't a risk. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. You know, I don't consider it a risk. I think a risk was not taking this fight instead of something else. You know, so I definitely don't feel it's a risk. It's an opportunity.
And then regretting it.
Exactly.
How do you see like the state of the heavyweight division today?
Obviously, I mean, there's really not considered. There's not what I would consider all-time great fighters. A bunch of good fighters. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I think it gets a little bit of unfair criticism the division does, but there are some good fighters in there. I think, like Chris said earlier, you just got to get the fights made. You know, the fights that people want to see. You know, I mean, one fight that in particular, you know, you just can't say. I mean, I was looking forward as a fan to seeing Vladimir Klitschko and David Haye. You know, you know, David Haye really intrigued me by, you know, talking so much, it had me really interested in seeing the fight. And obviously, when he pulled out, it was a big letdown. You know, so I mean, just the fight's got to get made.
Well, you already said this is an opportunity for you guys. But if you could pick between the two Klitschko brothers, a lot of people say, well, they picked the more difficult one because he is the one. He has fewer titles, but he is the one that is the fighter. He has not been beaten by. I mean, he basically lost because of cuts and because of injury.
I don't really see it that way. You know, I don't say there's a more difficult one. There's just differences between the two. You know, I see Vitaly is the more sturdier one mentally, maybe physically, as far as his durability. Vladimir, I think, is much more fluid offensively, probably better defensively as well. And then, you know, he's considered to have, you know, maybe a suspect chin of the two. But I mean, either way, you can't discredit either one. They're both great fighters. You know, they're both professional athletes who take, you know, the sport serious.
They usually have this fight clause that in case you should beat Vitaly, that then Vladimir would get a chance to fight you. Can you talk about this? Would that be down the road?
Would it be down the road? I mean, why not? I mean, that's probably the big. If we, you know, win, if whoever would get a fight with them, if they were to beat one and fight the other, I mean, that's probably the biggest fight that could be made. You know, fighting either brother, especially coming off a victory against one of them.
Your relationship to Chris, we saw you play like video games yesterday together. Just talk about your trainer-boxer relationship and your friends beyond that.
Well, you know, I mean, yeah, absolutely. You know, we're friends in and out of the ring, but in the gym, it's fighter and trainer, and then outside the ring, we're friends. You know, like I said, there's not a big gap in age between him and I, as you know, there probably are between most trainers or the more traditional fighter trainer. Like I said, we hang out, we do everything, go out together, know a lot of the same females.